Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to this episode of The Guido Goes Off. This is my 2018 Hell in a Cell review. I hope those of you who were able to watch it enjoyed it. And of course, our thoughts and prayers are going out to those in the path of Hurricane Florence. Please be safe out there. Take care of yourselves, your loved ones, your pets. Okay. Here we go. Started off with the kickoff show. We had the SmackDown Tag Team Championships. A battle of the days as the New Day defended against Rusev Day. Oh, excuse me. This was a solid match, and you expect nothing less from these guys involved. Kind of surprised that Aiden English was able to hit the accolade on Kofi Kingston. Of course, that unfortunately did not go as well as he had hoped. There's a bit of miscommunication toward the end when Rusev was rolling and Aiden English tagged himself in. But then it ended up Rusev and Big E getting tangled up after the double team maneuver. Aiden up and is trying to get the win, ends up getting Trouble in Paradise. Your winners and still SmackDown Live Tag Team Champions, The New Day. Okay, starting with the main body of the card was the first Hell in a Cell match with Jeff Hardy taking on Randy Orton. Jeff mentioned that this is his first experience within the Hell in a Cell structure, and he was focused. I don't think you could stress how focused he was. Well, apparently so was Randy Orton. Focused on beating the hell out of him. First using the structure itself, then using a ladder. Kind of easily the most grotesque moment of the night was when Randy Orton opened up a toolbox, dumped out all the tools, grabbed a screwdriver, and twisted the piercing in Jeff's left ear. I'm pretty sure that hurts. Pretty sure. I'm no expert. The nuns grabbed you here. I know that hurts. There's a nerve right there. Then Jeff started building momentum. Started wearing, using his own belt, which Randy had used earlier, except this time flipping around to where the studs were, and started smacking him with that. Some chair shots, even a swanton with the chair on Randy Orton. Still scary with how his back is. Then Jeff set up two ladders, maybe an 8-foot one and then like a 12-foot one, and then a table. Got Randy Orton onto the table. Then used the two ladders to climb to the top of the cell where he's hanging off of the cell structure itself. Then started swinging around, and then finally dropped down with a splash onto the table. Well, there wasn't Randy Orton there. As the ref was calling for EMTs and paramedics, Randy Orton said, "Hey, we need to finish this match," and covered him, and the ref's yelling at him, but the ref then counts the fall. 1, 2, 3. Your winner, Randy Orton. Okay, deep breaths, then finish this. Finish strong. Okay, the second match. Easily my most anticipated match. I don't know if you can tell that I was really looking forward to this match. That match being Charlotte Flair defending the SmackDown Women's title against Becky Lynch. Given how they had hyped this, and it was supposed to be, very, emotional, very physical, I'm surprised how technical the match was. Don't get me wrong. It was a good, solid match by two women who you expect nothing less from. Of course, both tried to get their finishers early. Charlotte never could seem to hook on the figure 4 to get to start into the figure 8. There's a couple times Becky did get to disarm her on. However, Charlotte got to the ropes. Very good finish where Charlotte went for a spear. Becky basically caught it and countered into a roll-up with the 1, 2, 3 year winner and new SmackDown Women's Champion, Becky Lynch. And of course, at the end of it, Charlotte wanted to shake hands. Becky's like, "Screw you." She got what she came for out of this match. Um, so yay. Okay, moving on. The third match. The Raw Tag Team Championships up for grabs. As the champs, Drew McIntyre and Dolph Ziggler defended against Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins. You know, this match was really heavy on Rollins and Ziggler, as we know. You know, the opening match of SummerSlam, Rollins and Ziggler fought over the Intercontinental Championship. This is still pretty heavy. But yet, Drew McIntyre did become a factor. In fact, he was the deciding factor, as Rollins was going for I guess another Falcon Arrow or a suplex onto Ziggler. And as he got him up, Drew runs in, hits the Claymore, and Ziggler just happened to be on top of Rollins for the cover and count. Your winners, and still Raw Tag Team Champions, Dolph Ziggler and Drew McIntyre. Ugh. Like I said, it was good. Okay. Then we move on to our next match, which was for the WWE Championship. It was AJ Styles versus Samoa Joe. These guys pulled out all the stops. You had, very hard hitting. At one point, AJ hit the Torture Rack Powerbomb, which is, a great feat of strength considering, Joe's no small guy. Joe a couple times tried to go for the Muscle Buster, didn't hit it. He did hit AJ with this savage clothesline, and afterwards, AJ was like, AJ had blood coming out of his mouth. The match ended with, let's see, AJ was trying to hook on the calf crusher. Joe countered, got him into the coquina clutch. AJ flipped around somehow. Ended up pinning Samoa Joe's shoulders to the mat. The ref counted the fall. However, if you see it from another angle, AJ had tapped out. But, however, it's what the ref sees, not what the ref doesn't see, that counts. So your winner and still WWE Champion, AJ Styles. However, Samoa Joe did very forcefully plead his case to Paige. And at the Super Showdown, it will be no disqualification, no countouts. AJ Styles will have to face Samoa Joe again for the WWE Championship. Alright, moving on to the mixed tag match, as Daniel Bryan and Brie Bella took on The Miz and Maurice. Once again, another miscommunication costs another tag team. It was very, there's miscommunication between Bryan and Brie the whole time. And then at one point it finally was costly as Maurice rolled up Brie, hooking the tights and getting the 1, 2, 3. Your winners, The Miz and Maurice. Alright, moving on. The Raw Women's Championship up for grabs. Ronda Rousey defending against Alexa Bliss. Definitely a lot longer than their encounter at SummerSlam. With Alexa working on Ronda's ribs. It's not a surprise. You got, find a way to build this because, so Alexa constantly working on the ribs. Very hard for Ronda to get out of the blocks until she basically hulked up, made the big comeback. At one point striking the ribs herself. And, armbar, submission, you win, your winner, and still Raw Women's Champion Ronda Rousey. Moving on to the final match of the night is Braun Strowman trying to get the Universal Championship from Roman Reigns in the Hell in a Cell match. Roman, do not run around the ring when Braun's around. You end up getting a very heavy object thrown at you. Don't get me wrong, the office chair is a lot more funny, but the steel chairs or the steel steps probably didn't feel good as well. Event, Braun wants, and then Braun continues to steal steps. Eventually, he brought out a table. However, he ended up going through that table. Then hitting, I think it was a spear. A spear to where both men were down. Then, McIntyre and Ziggler are trying to get in. Then Ambrose Rollins comes out. Eventually, all four climbed up to the top of the cell, beating the holy heck out of each other. Dean took a kendo stick with him. So we got a continuation of that while those two are down on the ground in that. Or down in the middle of the ring. Ziggler and Rollins end up crashing through the announce tables at ringside. And then as all this is going on, Brock Lesnar came in and ruined everything. He basically kicked the door down. Foley's getting in Heyman's face. Heyman pepper sprays Foley for some ungodly reason. Lesnar starts beating both Strowman and Reigns with the remains of the table. Then he F5s both of them, pretty much crapping on everything that happened. This match went to a no contest. That's right, there is no winner. There are many losers, pretty much the attendants and everyone watching, but there was no winner in this match. And of course, it's basically a no contest as a draw. Roman Reigns is still your champion. All in all, it was a great match up until Lesnar's music. It was a great pay-per-view until Lesnar's music hit. For me, at least. Of course, the high point for me, Becky winning. But, as far as my match of the night, my match of the night's going to go to AJ Styles and Samoa Joe. Because whenever those two guys put on a match together, those guys deliver. Every single time. It's like clockwork. They deliver. For me, the worst match of the night was the mixed tag match because, married couples bickering. So, what do you guys think of Hell in a Cell 2018? Let me know in the comments section below. As always, you can talk to me via my Twitter and Instagram at @r_man_Guido. And if you haven't, go to the Facebook page, give it a like, give it a follow. And as always, with any of these reviews and any of the shows you see here on The Guido Goes Off, please like these videos, share them with everyone you know, and if you have yet to join the Few But Faithful, please subscribe. So, until next time, thank you for bearing with me. I am The Guido. I think we're done here.